Hey, everyone. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Don't know if Simon's here or not. He's probably out celebrating, but happy birthday, Simon. Thought I'd celebrate you and use some of your stuff today. Hi, let me go back through the list here who's popped in. And a big hello to Pam, Jean, Dawn, Maddie, Crystal, Elizabeth. Looks like everybody for now, and I'll greet everybody else as they come in. So I made this thing for my Inktense pencils because I like my pencils out. I don't like them rolled up in a thing because I never remember to use them. Hi, Marva. And I'm going to be using these tonight. And what I have here is I made like a little pocket for my swatches. And I swatched them all out because yesterday or the day before, I got the 28 new colors. So I made this just out of some chipboard, and trust me, it's hobbled together, but it's sturdy. So I got my pencils handy, and I have my favorite rainbow set aside here in one of the pockets. So anytime I want to do a rainbow, I just need to grab all these. I think I put my yellow in the wrong spot, though. That's gold. Yeah, yellow should be there. Okay, there we go. There's my rainbow. Wait, how did orange get over there? Okay, everybody get where you're supposed to be. Yeah, hi, Teresa. Yeah, I love the pencils. I'll show you some stuff that I did just messing around with them. Just kind of playing with color. So this, I put it through. I colored each rung in a little Simon Hurley stencil, just to kind of experiment with the consistency and stuff. And then I took the stencil and did that on the back. But look at this neat effect. Isn't that cool? You wouldn't believe how I got that. Total accident. Hi, Gloria. So I've been getting my rainbow on because, June. And then this was with Simon's inks, just because I've been getting my rainbow on. So I took out his birthday stamps, and I also took out this little pretty peonies set. And I want to make a background. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where I'm going to go with this, but I want to use this one. And I think I want to use the cake without the candles. So I'll mask off the candles and instead make flowers coming out of the cake. What do you guys think? Love getting my rainbow on. Hi, Irma. Look at these colors, though. I mean, really? They're really intense. So this swatch sheet is all the bright colors that I have, or, like colors. And this one is just the neutrals. But like this red violet is gorgeous. Oh, it's so pretty. The fuchsia is really pretty. I love the mango. I love all of the blues and greens and purples. Yep, I love rainbows. Well, I mean, it's kind of because what I did was and of course, you don't do color pencil necessarily on watercolor, so it really doesn't represent what the color pencil would look like on regular paper. But mostly I'll be using these with water, so there's that. And so let's go ahead and, without any further ado, shoot. I wish I had I have a knitting needle in every room because I have this nerve in my neck that makes my back tickle. Don't ask me what the heck the story is there. So this is some Tim Holtz watercolor, and I'm going to be using the smooth side. And first things first, I keep forgetting that I move stuff around. I want to do the cake, but I need to mask off the candles because I don't want the candles. My nails aren't strong enough to pick this up yet. They're still pretty weak on the tips, but they're okay. Okay, let's see. How would I I think what I'll have to do is just mask this entire area. Okay, I can do that. And most likely I'm going to cut the cake out. So I actually I can stamp the whole cake and not worry about the candles. I'll just cut them out. Sound like a plan? Hey guys. Yeah, some people were a little worried about your back does that too. I don't know what it is. It's gone on for years, and I went to the doctor and he's like, it's nothing. And I'm like, there's got to be something back there. It's the same spot always, but it's a nerve. It's a nerve in my neck that somehow wants to visit my back. So I'm gonna get my Versafine Claire out here. Nope, it's got to be a knitting needle, and it's not the pointy side. It's the side with the little cap on it. That's the part that scratches nicely. So this is a water-resistant ink, and I may have to go more than once. Where did that star come from? I saw a star there. Ah, mess. One more. Again, because I'm working on watercolor, I need to really make sure this is thoroughly stamped. That's good. I'm not worried about the candles. Get my squeaky clean. Now, I do not have a die for these flowers that I took out, and where did they go? Here they are. Okay. So I have to figure out how I'm going to work that. So I got this little sloth from Michael's, got 3 in a pack. And this is just like a nylon fiber here, but it works really great for clean stamps. Just like giving them a little scrub before you wipe them down. Because a lot of these stamps have a lot of little nooks and crannies that the ink likes to stick in. And my little sloth gets it off. But where's my rag? Let me grab a fresh one. Hey, Brenda. Hi, Susan. You're a bit teared there. Yes. Okay, let's put cake back. Okay. And let's do a background. I'm going to show you guys how I got this crazy effect. Whoops. Dang it. That's the second time I've dropped that ink on the floor. This one here. You're going to be tripping. So I used this right here, and although it seems like the grid is flat, it's not quite. And this isn't quite clean, so let me get it clean first. So I took my rainbow assortment. Let me grab them out here. It was just totally by accident that I figured this out. Let's see, where's the red cherry? So I'm just gonna color on this block, and you can hardly see it, so don't stress. And no, I didn't need Persian red. I need orange. Orange, where'd you go? Aren't you glad I didn't say? Let's do tangerine. So I don't know if you can see it or not, but it leaves little pencil bits on there. And because they're water reactive, it does some cool stuff. Let's get some yellow going on. Let's get some green going on. Let's get some of this. This color I love. It's called Malibu. Oh, I love this color. Malibu. Let's get some denim. And let's get some, this is called, I didn't want mauve. I guess I do want mauve. Yeah, mauve will work. Okay, I think I'm pretty much all the way down. Then I squirt that down. I grab my piece of watercolor paper. If I can grab it. Come here. I don't need 8 of them. I just need 1. I'm going to pick it up, flip it over, and smoosh it down. So that's a little too much there. I don't want that, so I'm just going to dab it up. But see how it made the pattern? And there's enough here to do another one. So I'm just basically using the pencil shavings. Probably works with any kind of watercolor pencil, betcha. So it's real super subtle, right? Which is fine. Let's get a little more water on there. And let's kind of just take my finger and kind of blend it out. Make sure my colors are going in the right direction. That's the only thing is when you pick it up, it does that. So you've got to quickly go in and dab that out. Unless you want it like that. So it's a real super subtle background. It's nothing intense, but it makes an impact. Hi, Linda. Hi, Jay. Hi, Delise. Oh, what I did, Gloria, was I took my Derwent Inktense favorite rainbow colors, and I just scribbled them onto this, and then I smushed them down onto a piece of watercolor cardstock. So let's just say that's a start, and this is probably dry by now. Let's go ahead and paint this. And I'm going to do the cake in a rainbow as well, so you can see the Derwent in action as they get blended out. So doing a rainbow, I'm going to start with my cherry. I think I'll start with that on top. And I'm just going in light. I'm not doing anything heavy. And then I'll come in with my tangerine. Because Simon should have a rainbow cake. He's 22. And hi, Michelle. Hi, Debbie. Thank you. Let's do sun yellow. And then we'll do jungle green. Doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to be doing the rest with my paintbrush and some water. And we'll do Malibu. I love this color. We'll do denim. I probably went with more blues than I should, but too bad. I want to. And we'll do I don't want mauve. I want that purpley one. Where did it go? Right here. Nightshade. And then the mauve. So when I'm painting with these, and trust me, I'm not an expert, okay? Let me just start with that. I'm going to be using one of these soft, this is a Zhuting artist brush, probably an El Cheapo that I got from somewhere because I don't know what to buy. Hi, JC. Yes, it's Simon Hurley's birthday today. That's why we're making him a card. I'm going to have a paper towel nearby. I'm just going to get my brush wet, but I don't like to go all the way down to this. I don't know what this thing's called, but Ferrule maybe? Carol? I don't know. I don't want to get water in that because I want to go very light with my water. So you see I'm dabbing my water off to the side. And let's just go ahead and blend out our rainbow. I'm using the side of the brush. Trying to make sure it's not too wet. It is too wet. Try it up a little so it'll blend better. So if you get a heavy line like that, you can just pull it up with some water. Okay. Yep, dabbing on a Viva towel. And then I'm going to take my smaller brush and get into the detail here. Let's try dipping the right side of the brush. That works always better. So once these dry, you can't move them around anymore. So you can do other stuff to it, much like alcohol markers. After you've got them wet, they'll still move around if you've never gotten them wet. But after they've gotten wet, they're there once they dry. This was a little dark, so let me just bring that up a little and get it a little more blended out. Yeah, you can do, and these basically are watercolor pencils, so they're just a brand. Okay, so I want some shading in here, and I'm going to go ahead and use the mauve for that, the fuchsia. Wait a second. I'm going to use the mauve. Now that this is wet, it'll come onto there much easier. So I definitely want to sharpen this, and I'm looking for my sharpener. Oh, where are you, little sharpener? Okay. Where did I stash that sharpener? I only have one sharpener that works with these, and that's my Prisma. I don't think this one. Oh, I see it. I see it. It fell down. You can do it with the Tim Holtz, yes. You sure can. I hate wasting the shavings after I saw what I could do with all those leftovers. And I'm pretty bad about breaking pencils when I sharpen them. I have an electric sharpener, but it definitely breaks them. So I'm not sure what kind of sharpener to get. I'm, pretty new to any kind of coloring or painting. So I'm just going to come in and add these shadows here along the little cake shells, which will remain whitish. And I'm just, because the paper's wet, see how smooth this goes on? And then I'll take my brush and blend those out. Yeah, you know what, Pam, that's a great idea. And I thought about that. I thought about leaving a space open, and then I forgot to do it. And I'm like, oh, darn, I forgot to leave space for the sharpener. I like working with these much better than I like working with markers. I can tell you that right now. Because markers, I mean, once you put them down, you can't do much with them, depending on the paper, but I just love these. I just love them. That's all. So I'm just kind of blending that mauve out up into itself so that these are just little shadows, so that our cake looks like it's been, So I have some neutrals, and I want to come in with a neutral gray, but most of these grays are fairly dark. Let's try the Storm Dust. Yeah. And I'm just going to come lightly. This is one of their new colors. Hi, Julia. Yes, thank you so much for your support. I don't know, Brenda. I couldn't compare it because I don't have those. I'll tell you, if you want to find out who can compare and knows things about pencils and things like that, and probably has had them, would be Ryan of I think he's now Colorfully Optimistic, or Chromatically Chill. Chromatically Chill is what he is now. Just give our cake a little bit of roundness here. And I'm just kind of pulling that gray out into the rainbow. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. That's good. That's good information. I didn't realize. I thought the other ones, what do I know? I don't know. I don't know. I just know what I like. So this looks like an airbrushed cake. You've seen them before. And then, and notice I'm doing it towards and I'm not worried about if I get any on the outside because I'm going to cut this. What I want to try, though, is now I want to add some white right here at the center. And this is called Antique White. To kind of, balance that out so it looks cylindrical-ish. Best I can do. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Elizabeth. And let's just blend that white out. It wasn't really enough white to make a big, huge difference. I'm not worried about this part. I do want to do my cake plate, but guess what? I want it to be gold because it's gold. It's his birthday. It should be gold. So I'm going to use some of these watercolors. And let's see, which gold do I want? I have 5 choices of gold here. Gold is gold. I don't know. Let's go with this one because it's the first one I grabbed. And I'm trying to avoid the lines because this does tend to be a little bit on the opaque side, even though it's watercolor. Best I can anyway when I don't have my face right up in it, because I need to be in front of the camera and not have my back of my head be your whole show. You should get your pencils out, Linda. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll let it dry a little bit and then I'll fussy cut it out and figure out my flower situation. I don't know how I feel about fussy cutting a bunch of tiny flowers. I mean, I don't mind, but it will take forever. I'm going to show you a trick if you haven't seen it on one of my videos before. If you do happen to go over the black lines and you didn't happen to leave your stamp in the stamp platform in the same spot, I'm going to show you what you can do to recover your lines. And I'm just coloring this plain. I'm not going, I mean, I may put some shading in there after it's dry, but I probably do that with one of my charcoal pencils. Okay, so that, you could hardly see that that's gold in this camera view, but you can sure see it. And it's going to take another coat, I think, a little bit more. Ba, 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 ba. I watched the stupidest movie last night. You guys probably saw my Facebook post. I was so mad. It like didn't have an ending. It just stopped, leaving you wondering what the heck happened, and not in a good way. Like in a way where you want to call up the producer and say, dude, what were you thinking? And how did you even sell this to Netflix? Hi, Cordelia. What the question was, yeah, something like getting away from it all or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so let's look at these flowers. Let's see how much of a nightmare they would be to fussy cut, because my thinking is to have them popping out of the cake. So I would need 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. I think it's doable. Setting up for a part 2. Stamp set, did I use? I didn't use a stamp set, Linda. I drew the cat. The you're talking about the the Sphinx cat. I had so much fun with that. Okay, let's get back out our stamp platform. And I'm just kind of rubbing on this stamp because I've not used it. Tweezers. Oh, look, I got black ink. Nice going, dork. thanks, Linda. I was inspired by, I follow Sphinx cats on Instagram. Don't ask me why. I don't have any. I wouldn't have any, but I am so fascinated by them that I follow them, and I see a lot of inspiring things, and I was hugely inspired by that Sphinx with his head turned sideways like that, and he had on like a little pajama outfit or something. He had on a Christmas pajama. Well, I use that as my inspiration to draw. And I made my Sphinx more wrinkly because I think they're cool when they're wrinkly. I mean, I could probably throw these in my Scan and Cut, but it's a lot of work. I have to move things out of the way to get to it because I have it, buried. As I've explained, I'm overwhelmed in this craft room. I have way too much stuff and not enough places to put it. Yes, I do plan on sending it to him. It'll be late, but I'm going by Pam's rule. I say that, and it'll probably just sit here forever, and I'll forget completely about it until 6 months down the line and go, oh, shoot, I forgot to send that card. You still have empty cabinets in your craft room? I'm jelly. You have an A7 pop-up, Jay? Cool. Yep. The Scan and Cut has always got my, yeah. And then plus my mat basically has no sticky at all. So I have to tape everything down. I mean, it's not that horrible. I'm kind of being a little whiny, I guess. But so I won't use water on this. This is accent opaque, and I don't like the way it takes water. I'm not saying you can't use water on it. I just don't like the way it takes it. And I think I want to leave these maybe just a pale yellow. Let me think about that a moment. Decisions. I think I'm going to use markers. I'm just pulling out all the colory thingies. We find a really pale yellow. And this is pale yellow. That works. Okay, let's take a look at these flowers. The only thing about yellow on accent or on this paper, no, this ink, any ink, yellow likes to smear, so you have to be a little more careful. And I think the innermost stamen is probably orange. Oh no, that's green. Okay. So I'm just barely putting any on here just to give it just a little bit of color. So like they're white flowers, basically. And the shadow is yellow instead of gray. Yeah, I should have went potty before I came in here. I'm sitting here going, uh-oh. Yeah, Pam likes yellow. I like yellow too. Well, we've already established I like all colors. All of them. Even lack of color, like brown. Well, brown is a color. I like black. I like white. Red I'm usually more attracted to, but it's not necessarily my favorite. So I'm just using the very tip of this, just doing some really simple coloring. Nothing heavy, nothing intense. Could. Then we'd be here all night. I believe that's all green. I don't even know what kind of flowers these are. I've never seen them before. One might say I'm not afraid of color. Absolutely, Jay. Exactly. How we doing for time? Okay. You know, I've got a clock up there on the wall that's battery operated that I can't really reach very easily. So when the time changes, I don't change it and I just try and remember. I mean, I can sit here and look at my computer, but I like a nice ticking clock. Okay, now let's get some orange going in there because orange, glad I didn't say banana. On these little guys. That I feel like is part of a leaf. It's really hard to tell what's what on these. I feel like that's part of the flower stem. That thing. Words are hard. Yeah, it's just I feel like it's not a priority to have that clock right. Now that I'm retired, it's not a priority to have any clock right necessarily. I mean, I still, have appointments and things like that, but not very often. I avoid them as much as possible. Okay, and then let's get some green going here. This is light green. That works for me. I like these whips. Yeah, I know I'm going to go outside the line because I can't get close enough to it to see it good enough, but it's fine. I'll do the best I can. Anyway, I have the Star Wars Death March stuck in my head, and I have no idea why. Just before I came on, I was reading a story on Facebook about Bohemian Rhapsody, which is Queen, and I love Queen, by the way. I don't know. It was some conspiracy theory type thing, and that may have gotten the Star Wars March going in my head. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Dawn and I are going to have some fun tomorrow morning with our little journal. She's already been playing with her dice. I haven't even opened mine. I haven't had time. I don't know what I'm busy doing, but I'm busy. These aren't too much of a coloring process. Yes, I did see the movie about Queen. Loved it. Me and Joe went to see it. Gosh, that's one of the last movies we ever saw together. That used to be our thing, is to go to the movies. I can't go to the movies anymore, suffice it to say, but and I can't watch Star Wars at all. It's kind of crazy. And I can't listen to my other favorite band, which is Pink Floyd, because I just get sad. I mean, it gets easier with time. It's been 4 years on Sunday. I think I missed a stem here. Anyway, don't want to make anybody feel sad right now. Yeah, I think I might watch that again if I have it. I can probably get access to it. I do this thing called Google Opinion Rewards, and they pay me for my opinion, and it's not that often, but I save that up, and as soon as I have enough, I buy a movie from Google Play Store. So it's in my library. Okay. Now, let's get down to business here. Let's cut out this cake first. Let these have a chance to kind of set up and dry. So I learned something watching Tim Holtz the other day, because these are serrated scissors, but they're not serrated on both sides. He said if you flip them over, let me see, that's a serrated side. So if I flip them over, then the outside that I'm cutting won't serrate, just the underside. Oh, thanks for the hugs, friends. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, I was going to show you something. And I've shown it on another video, but so any Trinity Stamps videos that I'm doing, they will be strictly on Trinity Stamps channel, but I definitely will direct you to go watch them. Because two things. I don't want to do 2 voiceovers. I'm lazy. And I don't want to saturate my channel or theirs. No, I don't want the Carbocello. What am I looking for? Oh, this is the wrong pencil. I have a lot of pencils, y'all. I do love my pencils. There we go. I use this. So this is a Aquarelle Stabilo All pencil, and it's black, and I keep it nice and sharp. So when I've gone over my black edges, I just come back over them with this. I used to go over them with my little these pens, but it wrecks them. So I don't want my pens wrecked, because that's what I use to draw. Well, I use a pencil and I sketch out and then I draw over. So see how I got my black line back a little more crisp. Okay, back to cutting this out. Yeah, I love these scissors for fussy cutting too. I didn't buy the new ones. I don't know if I will or I won't. I'm never say never, but I'm going to go ahead and leave this part on just in case I need it. This is going to be the little bit more difficult part, but not that bad. Not too bad at all. So I don't like to leave any white space, mostly because I can't get it even. I can get it even if I have a line to follow, but if I don't have a line, I can't get the spatial part of making, just the specific amount of white space all the way around. I just can't do it. I'm going to have to try with those, though. I obviously can't get those. I'm not crazy about the gold plate here, but I'm going to leave it. Oh, look, a squirrel. Might do something to it afterwards. See, that's easy. And if I had to fussy cut all those candles, that would have been kind of a nightmare. where's my little rainbow background that I made? So we're thinking this through here. We're going to do kind of a clean and simple card. I mean, for me anyway. I don't know if I want to fussy cut all these. I don't know, you guys. Look, I'll do one and see if it's worth it. If not, I have lots of pre-made flowers. See what I mean? I can't seem to get the same amount of cuttage on all edges. And this is accent opaque 120, so it's also difficult to cut. Oh, that is going to look cute in there, though, isn't it? Never say never. Okay. So, let's see, what else? What else is new? Nothing. Look how dirty my paper is from the ink not being dry. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, okay, a new song. You guys, you want to know what it is? My air conditioner has a humming sound. And my brain doesn't want to wrap around the fact that it's just like white noise. It's a song. And so my brain makes up a song to go with that sound. And oh, you never know what song's going to come up in that little noggers of mine. It's weird what our minds do to make sense of the world. So Simon, instead of a girl popping out of his cake, he gets flowers. Because he's still too young for all that. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, let me think this through a minute, because I do need part of this. This is my thought process when I'm crafting, folks. Oh no, Elizabeth. Bye, Maddie. Hi, Lisa. Now, where'd my little flowers go? Oh no. Here they are. I think we'll have our rainbow going the same direction. Okay. 1 down, 3 to go. Let's see if I can get these cut any quicker. I'm moving pretty slow. Sometimes if you go faster, it's actually easier because, oops, yeah, it's right-sided though, on the correct side. You're not overthinking it. You're just going for it. Try and stay in frame here at least. What's Willie getting for dinner? I don't know that I'm going to have any dinner. I'll probably have leftovers again. I found out this morning that you can cook biscuits in the Instant Pot. Not the Instant Pot, the Ninja, the what's that thing called? Air fryer. They come out so good. So I made the Grand's biscuits and I made gravy. So we had biscuits and gravy this morning, and I still have a stomachache from it. I just can't eat like I did when I was younger. Well, and you're right, Elizabeth. There's no police here that are going to come measure my thing, but it's my own eyes. It's me. I'm my worst critic. Is everybody's kids out of school, kids and grandkids now? Oh, by the way, happy birthday to your grandson, Don. I saw you say that earlier. I just couldn't be asked to get my keyboard out. That's going to look cool. I think I'm going to like that. I think I'm going to like it a lot. Oh, biscuits and gravy for dinner. Yummy. Hey, anytime. Anytime. Any kind of gravy, too. I don't care. Let's see. Let's plan this a little better. Let's stick these down a little bit lower so my other two can go higher. Right? I hear you. It's June 5th. My youngest granddaughter is going to be 1. And my oldest grandchild is almost 19, or is she? Oh, I think she is 19. My grandson just turned 18. Then got one who's 11. One who's, I think Theo's 16. I'm really bad with my kids and grandkids' ages and year of birth. I know when their birthday is. I just don't always remember what year. Oh, good. I hope they come to Maine. Your school's last day is tomorrow. Gloria, okay. Our school's already out. They get out in early May because they start in early August. I do not know the logic behind that. I just know it is what it is. Yuck. I made a icky right there. Can't have that. There we go. It's so weird to be a grandparent. Let alone, I mean, at this point right now, I could technically be a great grandparent if my granddaughter or grandson decide to start a family. I don't see it happening anytime soon, though. Imagine being a great grandparent. Wow. I mean, when I think of great grandparents, I think of my great grandparents who I only had my great grandpa, and he was blind. And it's such a cool guy. Such a cool guy. I'm going to have to hide those black lines somehow. I'll probably just cut them out. Okay, one more, you guys, and then the sentiment. Hi, Chow. If you came in and said hi earlier, I missed you. I'm sorry. I played with my alcohol inks today. I have been busy today. Mike's like, if I wash my hair, will you give me a haircut? Dude, no, sorry. I'm busy today. I don't like cutting hair because I'm terrible at it. And I feel bad because it looks all uneven and weird. He doesn't care. He does not give a hoot. Has absolutely no vanity whatsoever. Welcome back. How are you feeling, Chow? I barely talked to you today. I talked to Chow this morning, said I'm going downstairs to cook some breakfast, and then I came up here and started working on this little thing for my pencils and been here all day. Sorry, I'm out of screen again. My bad. Oh, we're doing great for time. Yay. I love these because they get all the way to where you want to go. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts. You tell them to go there, that's where they're going. I don't want that. I want it tighter right there. Okay. Almost. I can't believe I fussy cut all this stuff live. That's crazy. I'd like to see Chow in one of my lives too. I keep waiting for her to say she feels like it. You know, she got a toddler. Well, let me just put it this way. If you have cats and your cats are very rambunctious, you'll see why it's almost impossible to put that kind of time aside. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Okay, let's get this card composed here. Okay, I want to trim this down. Come here. Try not to chop my fingers off here. I'm going to do it 3 3/4 by 5. That's kind of been my thing lately. I'm going to mat that on something. Let's see. What do I want to mat it on? Anybody know what Simon's favorite color is? Pizza roll sounds good. He never says what his favorite color is, but I think he likes pink, to be honest with you. But let's just do something a little more neutral. This is what I usually gravitate towards, is like a light blue. Let's see if I prefer it on a darker blue. I think I like the light blue. Crazy daughter of yours. Okay. There goes that ink on the floor again. I have dropped this ink cube. I bought these Conquer 9th ink cubes, but I still haven't touched them. You're a terrible super fan. I don't think he will say in public. Maybe he will. Simon, are you here? Are you lurking? Probably not. It's his birthday. He's probably having a birthday dinner somewhere in Wisconsin. Make sure that's good stuff down. And then trim off these corners. There must be something sticky on my chopper because it's been doing something funky there with my edges. Let me fix it. Yeah, it's probably something sticky, probably glue. All right, now let's put it on a card base. Put it on a top folder. Yeah, I like that. Simon Hurley's birthday. I don't know when Simon says stamps, and that would be Heidi. I don't know when her birthday is. I want to say it's in the summer, but I can't remember. Like, you watch things and people say, I know some people's birthdays are in or around, and a lot of my friends are December people. Wisconsin is a fabulous place to have a birthday dinner. Well, yeah, because cheese. That's my thought process when it comes to Wisconsin, cheese. Okay, so what I can do is I can cut all these off and just leave that little barely edge there. And I think I'm going to pop the cake. It's going to be hard to pop those flowers though. Okay, I know what to do. I'll glue them to the cake on the back side like yay. Stay. I'm a born cheesehead too. Oh, maybe it is September. Yeah, maybe you're right. Yes, two of my friends. Don't you and Lynn have the same birthday, Jay? Okay. Need my extra hand here. That one's coming up higher. And this one I think will come up highest. Higher, and highest. Yeah. Oops, come back. Stay. I'm not patient to wait for my glue to dry. Of course, I could put tape on there because nobody's going to see it, but instead I'll start putting some foam squares on. That'll hold them. I'm going to be out of these soon. I already ran out of the bigger ones. I love these. These are from Simon Says Stamps, and I think they're terrific. I have some little square ones from scrapbook.com. I haven't cut them open yet. So I want support right there. Let's just do that should be the right size if I can grab it. Perfect. And the other one is stuck to my finger. Where's the sticky side? Right here. All right, now I've got to get some back there. A birthday hop. See, I can do one here. Support these flowers. They're big enough that they can handle these foam squares. Awesome. See, had I cut next to the line, they wouldn't be. Oh, we don't want hair in there. Out of their hair. This has to withstand the mail. Aw, cute. Then all we need is the sentiment. Oops, I need one right there. I can feel it. I can feel it getting floppy on me. All right, now to pick all these off. These are the things when I make still videos or non-live videos, I cut out of the video because it's very tedious. But it's also fun to speed it up like 24 times. I like anything that makes me laugh. I'm not too worried about these. I'm sure they'll be okay. If they're not okay, then they're not okay. Almost there, y'all. No, don't stick to my finger. Itty bitty one, you stay connected. Thank you. Where'd that little piece go? There it is. All right, now glue. Because I want to be able to move it around before I commit. Thanks everybody too for coming, and for the replay crew, thanks for watching. I'm working on doing a members only live pretty soon because I need to give you guys something. I was gonna draw you that Sphinx cat, but I wasn't happy enough with it to share it, to give it away. I mean, I was okay with it, but just not enough to give it away. As a drawing, for a digital stamp. See, it's crooked. That's why glue. There we go. Okay. Now, the birthday sentiment I'm thinking of is celebrate, you get better looking every year. I'm not done yet, Pam. I just wanted to remember to make sure that I told everybody in the replay gang for thanks for, hanging out, coming, watching the replay. Blah, blah, blah. All right. I'm going to do celebrate, and I think I will do some heat embossing on that in gold. Let's get my anti-static powder tool. Here. Come here. Oh, you didn't get your nap today? Me neither. And I was talking to my son last night. He called me at like almost midnight. And I said I better get to sleep because knowing Mike, he'll be walking in here at 6:30 or 6 o'clock in the morning saying, I just wanted to check on you. It's getting late. Dude, I was asleep. Let me get some embossing powder here. I really do like this Brutus Monroe stuff. What time is it? Okay, good. We're good. Thanks for the grace of that extra half hour, Jay. Because in some cases where I'm fussy cutting 5 things, there we go. Sometimes I like it when there's black ink left over on my thing because then I can see what I just did. I need a lock on my door is what I need. Because a lot of times when he comes in the door, he lets Beep in, which I don't let Beep sleep in my room anymore because he wakes me up, keeps me awake all night. It just makes me nuts. I see a problem here. We're going to pretend it's not a problem. And it might help if you plug this in. I had to use my Gemini for some cutting stuff the other day, and I have to unplug this to use the Gemini. Come on. It's hot. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp the sub-sentiment black. Let's get my magnet in here if I can pick it up. Come on. Ugh. I haven't used this stamp yet, so let me just give it a little rub. One more, just for good measure, very lightly. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna have to hand cut these because time. I love it when I get them right. Rare occasion do I get them right. I'll let that other one dry a little bit more before I start. Let's see, do I want this? I don't want to cover my rainbow. I think I want to put it there. That'll serve two purposes. It'll protect that bottom thing and won't cover my rainbow cake. All right, let's do these things. These are a little bit taller. And they're stickier too. I think this is some stuff that Cindy sent me. I can't find some of those like dot things that she sent me that were in little boxes. I obviously put them away somewhere. And that's how I roll. Yeah, I like that. The Brutus Monroe is good. I like it. Is it any different? No, not really. I haven't noticed any difference in any of them. Let's see. I took my weight. Now this one I want to get pretty darn close. Yes, it does shine. It's hard to see it on camera, but it does shine, yes. No, that doesn't go well there. So I'm going to put it on the inside. All right, and then I just want to add a little bit of embellishment. I think I'm gonna, ooh, you know what I'm gonna use? I'm gonna grab me some more Brutus Monroe here. These gems, which color are these? Topaz. They are so pretty. That's as straight as it's gonna get, so. Let's do, well, since the glue spilled there, that's where one's going. We're just gonna do one there, do one here. I can hardly go on the Brutus Monroe YouTube and watch them live anymore without spending money. It's kind of bad. I want a lot of these on here because they're so pretty. And they still sit down lower than the flowers. So you can hardly see the rainbow pattern background that I did, but in person you can see it pretty good. Most of it anyway. Let's get one in here. Even though that looks like an empty cake now. Probably the healthiest kind. Okay, we'll go one here. I'm gonna go crazy. We're gonna go really crazy. I'm not done with the gems yet. Aren't they pretty though? Okay. If you do shop Brutus Monroe, I do have an affiliate. It's in my document with affiliates. On my Facebook group, and I probably have the document link down below. I don't know. It has some automatic links that it does, or no, I think it's going out into the chat. The link to my affiliate list. Every once in a while, I get some money dropped in my account. Not a bunch, friends, but getting some is cool. I could put some. Oh my goodness, that would be pretty. Let's see. Let's see what that would look like. I'm curious. Oops, not the pokey side. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be gorgeous. Stop it right there. I'm not gonna. Because who doesn't want that cake? Well, I don't because it's got gems on it, but I generally like mine plain. Now this would be a card after Christopher's own heart. He loves and loves the bling bling. Yep, in this case, more is more. More is good. Shut up. Look at that. Yeah, they do make edible pearls. Look at that. Oh my word. That is the blingiest card ever. And we've got our sentiment on the inside. Yeah, you get better looking every year. Get yourself some jewels. All right, that's it, guys. I'm done. Done with this. I'll take a picture of it and post it at some point. Probably not until the morning. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thanks for those in the replay crew. Thanks for those that watch all my other videos and support me in so many different ways. Thank you to my members and my subscribers and people who don't subscribe and just lurk. I still love you. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on the way back, on the way out. And if you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing. Look, I said all the YouTube things. You guys take care. Bye.